Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, March 13, 2023. The island's doctors and teachers have accepted the government's offer under the Public Sector Compensation Review. At the weekend, delegates from the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, and the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, JMDA, voted to accept the compensation package. Of the nearly 800 teacher delegates who voted, 629 opted to accept. 147 voted to reject the offer. 8 delegates abstained. Meanwhile, about 95% of doctors voted to accept the new wage package. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark announced recently that approximately $12 billion had been allocated for teachers and $6 billion for junior doctors. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie is gravely concerned about what he describes as the high number of bushfires caused by human activity across the country. The Jamaica Fire Brigade has recorded 1,968 bushfires over the first 67 days of this year. The figure is more than half the total bushfires for 2022.
What I can say to the country is that 99% of these bushfires are caused by human error. Either burning of garbage or trying to clear field, farmers burning out lands, and persons smoking and throwing away the butt that have created major concern.
Minister McKenzie was speaking at a press briefing last week on measures to tackle bushfire. He lamented that recent days have been catastrophic for the corporate area, with the number of bushfires reported. Minister McKenzie says over 1,000 buckets of water were pulled from the Mona Reservoir to put out the infernos using a JDF helicopter. Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Stuart Beckford, supports the minister's appeal for personal responsibility.
It is only through the combined efforts of Jamaica Fire Brigade and our citizens in their personal capacity, as well as in their roles as community members, that bushfires and every other category of fires will become rare rather than regularly as they are.
Meanwhile, fines under the Country Fires Act will be revised as part of measures to stem the increase in bushfires caused by human activity.
There is a fire act that speaks to it is an offense under, it's a criminal offense. But as usual, the fines is about, I think, $2,000, and we'll be looking now to have those fines revisited. But there is under the law the Fire Act, which make it illegal for you to do such thing.
Under the Country Fires Act, persons who intend to set fire to trash on any land must give 7 days' notice to the officer or sub-officer in charge of the nearest police station. Notice must also be given to occupants of all adjoining properties within a half-mile radius. Persons are also required to clear an open space of at least 15 feet in width around the material to be burnt and remove all inflammable material. Additionally, persons who leave fires unattended before they are fully extinguished will be deemed guilty of a breach. A stern warning has been issued that water distributed by the government is not for sale and should be used for the intended purposes. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie says concerns have been raised by residents in various communities that they're being charged for the precious commodity.
I want to make it clear that the funds provided by the government for the chucking of water, the water that the government is providing must be provided to the consumers free of cost. There is no charge associated with the chucking of water.
The minister is also stressing that the water provided is only for domestic use. He says car wash facilities will be monitored by the National Water Commission and his ministry to ensure that water used by these entities and citizens to wash vehicles are not what the government is providing to communities. The minister wants individuals to report illegal activities to the relevant authorities.
And persons who are experiencing those problems are asked to call the ministry or call your municipal corporations or to take down the license number of the truck and send it here, because we are not going to allow persons to exploit the problems that people are facing by doing something which is illegal.
And finally, Albion Primary School in Knockpatrick, Manchester, has received a new classroom block to house its special education unit. The structure was built over 17 months at a cost of $87 million. It was financed by the Caribbean Development Bank through the Basic Needs Trust Fund. During the handover on Friday, Education Minister Fable Williams said the 754 students and 56 staff members would benefit from the new block.
We're happy that Jamaicans have embraced the inclusive education. No longer are children with special needs separated from mainstream. They're there. And what that means is, as those children grow into becoming adults, seeing special needs person around will not be strange to them.
The project was managed by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JISF.
The project also is supported with laptop computers, a 75-inch digital screen, books, learning aids, and if you want to say the teachers and the other persons who participate in what happens here also went through a 4-day residential workshop in ensuring that the maintenance and management of this facility can be sustained.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.